Car accident settlements. Do I need a lawyer? If you sustained injuries as a result of a car accident, you may want to think about hiring a lawyer so they can help you settle the case. The benefits of hiring a lawyer can be great, as they tend to be very knowledgeable about negotiating with car insurance companies, and they tend to have a lot of experience too. However, you should be aware of the costs associated with hiring a lawyer, and that an experienced lawyer who has undertaken a lot of car accident cases may be able to get you a higher settlement than you would if you went through the claims process by yourself. How much will hiring a lawyer cost? Most personal injury lawyers tend to work on a contingency basis, which means if you received a settlement in your favor, or a judgment in your favor, the lawyer is likely to charge you a specific percentage of the money you recovered, and after they have been reimbursed for any costs. The fee can range from 25 to 40%, but this all depends on whether your claim has been resolved. For example, your lawyer may charge you 30% if the claim has been resolved before a lawsuit is filed. They may also charge you 35%, for example, if the case is resolved a specific number of months before the trial takes place, and they may charge you 40% afterward. Every single state has their own bar association that regulates the relationship that a lawyer has with their client, and part of the regulation involves adding a limit to the amount of money you can be charged. How to work out the value of your car settlement claim. Before your claim is settled, you and your lawyer will need to work out the value of your claim. You can achieve this by calculating the damages, and there are two different types of damages that you will need to be aware of. General damages. Also known as non-economic losses, general damages refer to those that do not have a clear monetary value, such as pain and suffering, shock, loss of consortium, loss of reputation, embarrassment and humiliation, and loss of companionship. General damages are usually equal to 1.5 to 5 times the amount of special damages, but this depends on the severity of the injuries that were sustained as a result of the accident, and how culpable the individual who caused the injuries was. Special damages. Special damages, also known as economic losses, are those that tend to have a clear monetary value. This type of damage usually includes loss of earnings, medical expenses, lost earning capacity, and vehicle damage. Working out how much money you are owed can be hard, especially as money tends to be a mere substitute when it comes to dealing with pain and suffering. Paying for all of the costs. A great advantage of hiring a lawyer is that they usually advance most litigation costs. This is a good thing in a personal injury case, as they can revolve around a lot of different facts. A lot of money and a lot of time will need to be spent so that your case can be built. In order to build your case, your lawyer will have to read the reports your doctor has written and rely on depositions and interrogatories so they can get their facts straight. If your lawyer thinks that an expert witness is needed, you should be aware that they can cost quite a bit, especially if the witness may be asked to testify at the trial. Whatever your lawyer decides to do, whether they take on an expert or some doctors, you will not have to worry about the cost, as they don't usually charge anything at first. Instead, the experts and doctors will take your case on and then receive payment when you receive a settlement. Gathering evidence together. Lawyers tend to play a very important role when it comes to gathering evidence. Some lawyers who may be highly experienced in personal injury claims, for example, know what facts are needed to prove your case so you can be offered a fair settlement. The great news is that an experienced personal injury lawyer who has a good reputation may be able to convince a car insurance company to settle the case before it goes to trial. A jury trial. The majority of car accident claims tend to settle before your case goes to trial, and by using a process of negotiations between your lawyer, yourself, and the insurance company. An insurance company may do what they can to settle a case if there is a very real threat that a jury may award the settlement in your favor. If it turns out there is no threat of a jury trial, the insurance company may well delay the settlement, or alternatively, they may offer a much lower amount. This is where working with an experienced personal injury lawyer can make a lot of difference.